Hi everyone, so today I have a Valentine's Day look for you guys. I wore this look on Valentine's Day and it is inspired by one of Jaclyn Hill's looks that she created about 2 years ago. So if you want to see this look, please keep watching. Alright guys, so to start, I started with a clay mask. This is by L'Oreal Paris. They have about 3 of these masks, but this is the one that exfoliates and detoxifies. I just like to put this all over my face in a thin layer and then leave it on for about 12 minutes and then I'll just wash it off after that 12 minutes. But yeah, this was inspired by Jaclyn Hill. She made this beautiful, very soft pink eyeshadow look and I just really loved it, so I wanted to recreate it for you guys today. For the eyeshadow palettes, I will be taking the new Morphe 25B palette and I will also be using my Naked 3 palette just because I want to incorporate those pinky nudes in. To start, I'm going to prime with the Benefit Professional Primer. And then on top of that, I'm going to take this L'Oreal Paris Magic Anti-Redness Correcting Primer. Since I do have very red skin, this is going to cancel out that redness because it is green. And I just really like the effect of this primer. And it's a little runny, I would have to say that. It's very thin, but I still like it. Next, for my eyes, I'm going to prime with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I am in the shade Fair Neutral. And then I'll just go ahead and blend that out with a beauty blender. And then after I do the concealer for priming my eyes, I'm going to go in with a setting powder and just make sure that I don't have any creases so that when my eyeshadow goes on, it goes on very smoothly. So when I was looking at her eyeshadow look, I noticed that she started with a warm brown in the crease, just as her transition color. So I went ahead and took the 25B and I took these 2 top colors and I combined them to put that in my crease. And this will just be our transition color into these pinky nudes. As I am continuing this eyeshadow look, I am going to take the shade Nooner in the Naked 3 palette. And instead of going a little bit higher into the crease with the other transition color, I'm keeping this a little bit lower in my crease just to create more dimension. And then I'm just going out with a blending brush that is clean, and I'm just blending it all out. Next, I'm going to take the shade Limit, and I'm going to take the same blending brush that is clean, and I'm just going to wipe this all over my lid and into the crease. And then from the 25B palette, I'm going to take this warm violet color, and I'm going to take this with a little bit of a pointed blending brush. This is the Morphe E22. I really love this brush just because it is a blending brush, but it has a pointed end. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a more pointed brush and go back into the crease so I can create more dimension with that same violet color. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and just blend that all out. And with the same colors from the Naked 3 palette that I was using, I'm going to take them on a flat-headed brush and just place them on my eyelid. Now I'm going to do my winged eyeliner. As usual, I'm just using tape, how I always use it. And tape always seems to be the best route for me just because I don't have a very steady hand. So making a winged eyeliner by myself without the tape as my guide is just a little hard. So I appreciate that I can use the tape and still have a nice winged liner. And then when I'm done, I'm just cleaning it up with a Q-tip to make sure I have a perfect line. Now Now I'm going to take some false eyelashes and I'm just going to go ahead and place those on my eye. I believe these are the Kiss lashes, and I just got these at Walgreens. They came in a 2-pack. But I really love how very natural these lashes are. And I use this little tool that the packaging gave me, and I really like it. I like it a lot versus my tweezers, putting the eyelashes on. Now I'm going to start with my face. I am using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, and I am in the shade 2.0. I'm just using a wet beauty blender and putting that all over my face. And now for concealer, I'm taking Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm using the shade Light Neutral. This is a little too dark for me right now, but instead of using the Tarte one, which is a little bit too full coverage for me, I wanted to use something a little bit more weightless. And this is the perfect one for me, but it is a little bit too dark, so I'll have to go get a lighter shade. And now I'm going to go ahead and bake. I am using the Airspun powder that everybody raves about. I just got this at Walgreens, I think, but I'm still using my wet beauty blender, just putting this under my eyes and all the areas that seem to be the most oily for me. And then I'm just going to go ahead and with a setting powder and just powder the rest of my face. Make sure it's all set. And then for under my eyes, I'm going to take the same shades that I was using in the Naked 3 palette, and I'm just going to run this under my eyes using a small pointed brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and brush the bake out. Huh, that rhymed. That's funny. And then I'm going to take my Revlon bronzer. I actually just got this bronzer, and I got it from Big Lots, which is really surprising because I didn't know you could buy makeup at Big Lots. But it actually fits me really well, and I really like the color of this. And then I tried a new technique in this video. I've seen this a lot, and it's basically you just take your baking powder and you carve a line under your bronzer. And of course you gotta take a selfie and put it on Snapchat because it's a new technique and you gotta show everybody. This is the City Color Be Matte Blush, and I am using the shade Guava. And then I'm going to go in with a highlighter. This is Becca, and it's in Moonstone. Sorry guys, I was using the natural light, so you'll probably notice that throughout the video it gets a little darker, and that's just because as I was filming it was getting darker outside. But then I'm just going to go ahead and take my face brush and brush out that bakage that I put under my bronzer. Then I'm going to take this Perversion Urban Decay mascara, and I'm going to coat my upper lashes and my lower lashes. And then I was really skeptical on what kind of lip color I wanted to do. I did choose between two colors, and I used both of the colors, but I was really skeptical between Urban Decay's lipstick in Native and Urban Decay's lipstick in Back Talk. So I ended up putting Native all over my lips, and then I took Back Talk and I put that on the outer edges just so I could create a little bit of a gradient. So it ended up looking really well. And then I'm going to take the Urban Decay setting spray, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. And that is it for today, guys. So this is the completed look. I had a lot of fun filming this video for you guys, and yeah, I just really like this look, so I'll probably end up doing it again in the future. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!